Before we talk politics, history, scandals, speeches, wars, victories, and legacies, let's talk about something far more personal, something small enough to fit on a wrist, but powerful enough to reveal a man's taste, ego, identity, and status. Watches. Presidents aren't just symbols of power, and they are collectors of time. Some preferred rugged tools. Some preferred elegant masterpieces. Some wanted rare luxury. And some wanted watches so exclusive, so expensive, so impossible to own, that they could easily sit inside a billionaire's vault. Today, we're reimagining the watches of 10 of the most famous U.S. presidents and upgrading them into million-dollar, ultra-exclusive masterpieces worthy of their power. These aren't ordinary watches. These are symbols, stories, monuments strapped to the wrist. Buckle up on it, because the next 30 minutes will change how you see every president you know. Washington was a man of precision, discipline, and presence. If he lived today, he'd wear a watch that reflects legacy, not luxury. A watch forged with meaning, symbolism, and craftsmanship. Introducing the $3.8 million. Founder's Timepiece Number 1. A hand-engraved skeleton. Watch built from Damascus steel and 24K gold, powered by a movement that beats like a marching army drum. Behind its transparent dial, gears interlock like the earliest foundations of America itself. The backplate carries an engraving of the constitutional signatures, etched with microscopic laser precision. This is not a watch you wear. It's a watch you inherit. The kind meant for the first president and no one else. Tall, stoic, determined. Lincoln didn't care for flash, he cared for purpose. So his million-dollar watch becomes the $5.2 million Liberty Chronograph XL, built from gunmetal black titanium and trimmed with platinum edges. Its dial is deep matte black, interrupted only by a red line. Chronograph that symbolizes the bloodshed of the Civil War and the unbreakable pursuit of unity. The caseback is sapphire crystal with an engraving of the Emancipation Proclamation, floating above the movement like a ghostly signature. It's the kind of watch that speaks softly, but carries a message loud enough to shake centuries. Teddy Roosevelt was energy incarnate. A man who climbed mountains, charged into battle, and lived life at full volume. His million-dollar watch must survive chaos, storms, jungles, deserts, bullets, and everything in between. Enter the $4.7 million Rough Rider Explorer Edition, a rugged masterpiece with an indestructible carbon ceramic case, shock-resistant architecture, and glowing tritium lume that burns through the night. The strap is made from expedition-grade fibers. The bezel is carved with icons of every national park he helped preserve. It's more than a watch. It's a weapon, a tool, a companion for a president born to conquer the wild. FDR led America through depression and war, but always with charm, calmness, and elegance. His watch must be refined, timeless, and symbolic of endurance. Introducing the $6.1 million New Deal Perpetual Masterpiece. A platinum perpetual calendar with a sunburst champagne dial, moon phase complications, and sapphires embedded into each hour marker. The moon phase itself is handcrafted enamel, depicting the rising hope of the New Deal. Every gear inside is engraved with words from his fireside chats. This isn't luxury. This is reassurance made mechanical. JFK was style, smoothness, modern charisma. Everything he touched became iconic. His million-dollar watch becomes the $7.4 million Legacy Ultra Thin, made from white gold so polished it almost looks like liquid moonlight. Its dial is minimalist, pure silk white with diamond indices. The movement is thinner than a pencil lead, yet beats with surgical precision. This watch doesn't shout. It whispers perfection. Its elegance distilled into machinery. A perfect fit for a president who changed culture with presence alone. Reagan brought Hollywood charm to the White House. Warm, cinematic, iconic. His million-dollar watch must reflect nostalgia with modern prestige. Introducing the $3.9 million Hollywood Heritage Moon Phase with a deep cherry red dial inspired by old cinema curtains and a gold case brushed with vintage texture. The Moon Phase complication features hand-painted stars like an old movie backdrop. Every movement component is polished to reflect stage lights. This watch is history, glamour, storytelling, all inside a single gold circle. Clinton is a man of charm, rhythm, personality, and improvisational energy. His million-dollar watch becomes the $8.3 million saxophone tourbillon, blending mechanical prestige with musical soul. The dial is midnight blue with a miniature golden saxophone at 6 o'clock, wrapped around a rotating flying tourbillon cage. Every hour marker is a musical note. The rotor is shaped like a sound wave. This watch doesn't tick, it performs. A mechanical jazz solo on the wrist of a president, who always found a way to play his own tune. Obama represents calm modernity. Clean, smart, forward-thinking. His $1 million watch transforms into the $5.6 million Future Wave Electric GMT, a futuristic piece with a matte black ceramic case, cobalt blue accents, and a hybrid electromechanical movement that glows like city lights. The GMT hand forms a smooth electric arc. The caseback pulses with a soft blue halo. It's sleek, silent, ultra-modern, a perfect match for a president who defined a new era of cool confidence. Trump doesn't like subtle. He doesn't like simple. He likes big, bold, gold, and impossible to ignore. His $1 million reimagined watch becomes the outrageous $12.8 million Imperial Gold Skeleton. Tourbillon, a full 24K gold open-worked beast with a floating double-tourbillon cage, diamond-studded bridges, and a ruby crown. The movement glitters like a chandelier. The dial is completely transparent, because subtlety is overrated. This is the kind of watch that doesn't just tell time, it announces it. The final symbol in our journey through 10 presidents, 10 personalities, and $10 million masterpieces, each one crafted to represent not the world they lived in, but the world they would dominate today.